Would it not be nice to wake up on a Saturday, today is June 1st, it's noon, and take a look at what we call the swing machine? You don't have to read a newspaper. You don't have to listen to CNBC. You can just take a look at your swing machine and know exactly what is going on with the markets. Let me show you. This is the VIX, spot VIX, 30-day VIX. This is the VIX futures. We actually, for a bonus, throw in the Nikkei. That's Japan. But the VIX went long 18 days ago. 18 days ago. That was the first warning back on May 7th that the markets were about to get rocky. The VIX futures went long 4 days ago, which was most certainly a severe warning that the markets were going to take a dumper. The Nikkei, for what it's worth, we're not trading the Nikkei that much, but it's been short 15 days ago. 15 days ago, and it's up $5,400 on a futures contract. Now, let's look at our markets. These are our futures markets. The RTY is the Russell, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, the Dow. Swing machine went short all of these markets and did so at this time on this date. So the S&P cash, you can't trade the S&P cash other than through options. It actually delivered in 9 days 88 points in an option that would have been worth about $8,000 had you shorted it at 28.40 on May 20th. Wouldn't that have been nice? The Russell on one futures contract from May 13th is up 2,680. The S&P 500 since May 20th is up 4,575. Same day, NASDAQ 5,165. And the Dow 2,305 on May 13th. Adding these together, it comes to approximately a little over $14,000, all mechanical. Swing machine does this over and over again during the course of a year. And it does it not just on the indices themselves, but look at the currencies, short and long. It's been long the dollar for 81 days, up that amount of money. It's been short the British pound for that many days, since, was that April 5th, 2700. The euro has been short since January 15th, up 4,000. Look at the treasuries. It's been long the treasuries for this number of days. Here's the time, here is the date. Look at that. So much for rising interest rates. And we can do this on energy, oil. Here is oil. Just 6 days. 4,410. Now, if you want to set the swing machine, and you say, Bagger, I don't want to be a crazy intraday trader. Well, you don't have to trade intraday. I mean, you can trade daily if you'd like. We have the tools. You can slow this all down by changing the swing machine to a weekly or a monthly basis and use it strictly as a longer term investment guide. On the other hand, if you want to get a little more active, let's go to the intraday. Here's the intraday view of the S&P, the NASDAQ, the Russell, the Dow, and the VIX. Just what we looked at. The exact same strategy running. This is what it tells us how to be positioned. If you want to operate on a half-day view, 240 minutes, get inside the day, Well, you're going to have a little different entries. You're going to be a little bit more active. And actually, you're going to make a little bit more money. Look at that. 5,400, 7,400, 5,700. Come home at lunch and take a look at your swing machine. Oh, I'm still short? Okay, thank you very much. And go back to work. Or go back to your family. Or go back to the golf course. Sometimes it pays not to trade that much. We're always saying that. You've got to find a trading style that suits you, in your lifestyle, in your temperament. Can you trade intraday 10 to 15 times or more? I suppose. Do I? No, not at all. Maybe on average, three times a day. 3, maybe 5 at most. Could you make serious money trading just a few times a week? Oh, absolutely. Here's the 60-minute, coming down with a little cold. And here's the 60-minute view. Now, a 60-minute view doesn't mean that you're trading every hour. These positions went in on May 28th, just about all of them. 3,700, 3,400, 2,300, 4,000. And of course, there's much, much more to Swing Machine. And if you want to look at the ETFs, we can do exactly the same here. Look at that. Here are all the ETFs and stocks. And now this just assumes you're trading 100 shares, and this is how much you would be up or down. And notice we're all short, and we're all in the green. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. I'm not a broker. I'm not a broker. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not interested in managing your money. And we don't advertise. I'm only interested in reaching what we call like-minded folks that are really, really interested in taking control over this part of their life. And we can basically, hopefully, take you from a very beginning stage if you're a beginner and don't have any bad habits yet, it's probably just as well, and mentor you and try to build up your experience just as fast as possible. But you do need to experience the various stages of a market. In markets, they're bullish at times, they're bearish at times, they're up and they're down and they're up. And what we try to do is take out all the noise, all the distractions. No more listening to the rodeo clown, no more listening to Fast Money, no more listening to CNBC, no more listening to Neil Cavuto, the bull and the bear crowd, no more David Stockman, no more of it. It just gets in your way. Now, we also use not just our algorithms, but we use very specialized charts. In charts, many times that don't use time. So if you're interested in this approach to the market, what we call a mechanical approach, here's even what we call a consolidated view. Daily, weekly, monthly. Look at these numbers. If you had gone along the NQ on a monthly basis, you would have been in since 2010 on a monthly basis. But not knowing when to get out on the Russell, the monthly is now dipping. The Russell on a weekly is saying get short. It's actually up. So the weekly trade on the Russell is over. And the other markets are dipping. This is very serious action. Now, if you want to just join, we do make a nightly video. Do you have to watch the whole thing every single night? No. But we will assume that you do. We don't know when you might check in. And we will, by the course of just a few weeks of us just moderating the video, you will learn how to use our tools. If you're interested at whatever level, just watching the videos, wanting to trade yourself, wanting to be an investor, wanting to be an intraday trader, wanting to trade futures for a living, feel free to give me a call. My name is Don Marshall, otherwise known as Bagger Don from the movie Bagger Vance, that famous scene where the caddy says to the golfer, he's bent over, his knees are knocking, he can't hold on to the clubs anymore, he just can't take it anymore. And the caddy says to him, you can either start or you can stop. Choice is yours. My phone number is 813-758-8263. You can call me anytime. Anytime. Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, Friday night, holiday. If I'm available, I will pick up. If I'm not, I will call you shortly back. So from me to you, you can either start or you can stop.